Boy is bullied because of his elf ears, but after seeing them fixed in just 2 hours, he finally smiles. Bullying is still one of society's most serious issues, leading many people, especially children, to make awful decisions. After being mocked multiple times, the small child in this story was fortunate enough to grin again. Bullying is one of the most damaging experiences that anyone can have. While some people are bullied during their adolescence or later in life, others, regrettably, are bullied in their early years. Bullying is always soul-crushing, no matter where a person comes into contact with it. Unfortunately, it's never a pleasant experience and can have a negative impact on one's self-esteem, particularly in children. Bullying can have a terrible effect on a person's life, but it does not have to be that way all the time. People muster the resolve to confront bullies at times, while others must address the parts of their lives that make them a continual target of derision. The latter was the case for a 6-year-old who had long been bullied and was on the point of losing his self-esteem. The small child, however, regained his confidence with the support of his parents and a doctor, and wore nothing but a broad smile on his face. Here are the specifics of the small boy's ordeal, including his return to smiling. Gage's bullying experience. Gage Berger, a first grader, was teased and bullied at school for a long time because of his ears. Inside Edition spoke with a little child who had prominent ears and said that his classmates used to tease him. In the words of Gage, "They say I have strange ears and look like an elf." As years passed, Gage's character shifted as a result of the bullying. Timothy Berger, the small boy's father, revealed that his kid, who used to be extroverted and full of life, began to withdraw and dreaded going to school. "I'd find him looking in the mirror and attempting to pin them back, and he'd physically hold his ears when he felt scared or agitated or when he was in trouble," Timothy admitted. He went on to say, "It was unintentional. He was certain that his ears were the source of his problems, and that was why he was in trouble." Unfortunately, Timothy and his wife, Callie, tried to encourage their son, but all the tiny boy cared about was avoiding being mocked. Fearing that the hurtful words would have a long-term impact on Gage, the couple decided to try a different approach. Gage's parents are on the lookout for another option. Timothy and Callie began investigating cosmetic ear pinning surgery, and after ensuring that it would eliminate their son's suffering, they informed Gage. "We explained the procedure to him, which is simply a 2-hour procedure. He was really looking forward to it. We wouldn't have touched him if he wasn't on board, obviously," Timothy remarked. Dr. Stephen Mobley, a plastic surgeon who operates the Mobley Foundation for Charitable Surgery in Salt Lake City, Utah, was approached by Gage's parents. The small kid was then scheduled for a consultation. In an interview with ABC News, Mobley stated that this was not the first time he had a child as young as Gage as a patient. While some objected to surgery because their strengths were sufficient to survive the bullying, others had their spirits broken and could only hope for relief from the surgery. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to be inspired by these real-life stories on a daily basis. Now, let's return to the story. The surgical process. Following the consultation, Mobley scheduled Gage for the life-altering surgery, which will take place in September 2015. Inside Edition posted a video of the procedure on their YouTube channel, which included Gage's response after the surgery. In the clip, Timothy and Callie are seen standing by their son's bedside, encouraging and reassuring him before he's wheeled into the theater. The surgery was completed successfully by Mobley and his medical team after 2 hours. After the surgery, what happened? Gage was finally ready to see his new ears 2 days later. Mobley removed the bandages from the small boy's ears with care and handed him a mirror. Gage's face lit up when he saw his new ears, indicating how pleased he was with the alteration. The small boy exclaimed, ear to ear, with a wide smile on his face, "Oh my goodness." Then Timothy made Gage feel even better by complimenting his new ears on how very fantastic they looked. Following the procedure, Timothy said that Gage was back to his old lively self and overjoyed. According to the ecstatic father, he's a lot more self-assured now. He'll go up to them if they're picking on him at school or for any other reason. When I ask him how his day went when he gets home from school, he doesn't tell me no one wants to play with him anymore. "Everything was great," he'll exclaim. "He went outside to play and I met about 10 new pals." Timothy continued the conversation. It's wonderful that Gage will be able to live happily ever after without being referred to as elf ears. At the same time, the importance of instilling in bullies an understanding of the harmful consequences of bullying cannot be overstated. Some children may not be as fortunate as Gage in terms of undergoing surgery, highlighting the significance of educating people, particularly youngsters, about the importance of spreading love. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone else who might enjoy it as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.